gentlemen, our third bout of the night is a super lightweight contest of 6 rounds between Philip Sulley Anguah and Emmanuel Quartey. From the blue corner, he tipped the scale at 139.3 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a debutant from the Bronx Boxing Club. He's sported in all black trunk, black canvas, and white socks to match. Ladies and gentlemen, canvas, white socks to match. He tipped the scale at 138.3 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, he had one fight, won by way of knockout. He's known as Copra 1. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you, Philip Anguah. Judges by the side of the ring. Shadrack Acquaye, in the center of the ring, and Emmanuel.
Testing my one.
I've been joined by senior commentator who will take over very soon, Joshua Ni Apia, and Chief Summarizer Helga Goka. Will also be joined by Cecil Stanley Ni Tego, who will also be helping with the summary as the day grows old. Remember, you are watching it live only on GTV Sports Plus, the only dedicated 24-hour sports channel in Ghana that brings you nothing but the best when it comes comes to live boxing, you can only get it on GTV Sports Plus. Very soon, the match talked about Africa Cup of Nations. It will also be live only on GTV Sports Plus. Any live event that has Ghana at heart, that's GTV Sports Plus to bring it to you now. This package, dubbed the Renaissance, is an 8-round contest. The bill, 8 rounds, and the headliner is a lightweight championship, WBO lightweight championship, 12 rounds between Shadrack Acquaye and Emmanuel Amos from Tanzania. We are in the second round. And again, the pugilists are at it again. Emmanuel Acquaye once again in the black and white trunks. Really landing some good shots, trying to work on the body of Philip. Philip really not really okay in the ring, but trying to seize the opportunity to prove his worth. So the two combatants are at it again. The boxers, or the Boxing Supporters Union, Ghana Boxing Supporters Union, are also present in the house. Some dignitaries are also here, including the GBA president, Mr. Abraham Kote Neequaye. Remember, we are having a full house here because season commentators are here, and very soon, when I hand it over, you understand why. It is so great, and Philip is trying his very best to survive in the ring, and so adopting all the strategies. Again, it seems clinching is the next option for Philip, because it seems every question he throws at Emmanuel, Emmanuel finds solutions to it. But when Emmanuel starts asking questions through his jabs, his punches, he finds it difficult to find answers to. Remember, the Bronze Gym is a hub that has produced world champions, including Richard Comey and Duke Micah, just to mention a few. And when they begin doing something, they go the full length, saved by the bell. I can see Philip excited that the punch that was thrown didn't touch his body. We are entering into the third round. If you're just tuning in, you're still watching us live on GTV Sports Plus. This is where the legends live. Very soon, Helga will join us here with what she has seen so far in terms of summary. Whether the two pugilists really can live up to the billing. We are entering into Round 3. And referee Michael Neequaye, who just celebrated his birthday, is making sure that we get a clean fight. And it's again, Ima still composed. His jabs alone are telling enough. And so Philip tries his best to avoid it as much as possible. In this division, the lightweight division, we have some tough customers, including the like of, and again, Philip is in trouble. Philip is in trouble. Philip is in trouble. He's trying his very best to survive in the ring. His life in the ring is shaky. And both slips. I'll now hand it over to Joshua Niapia to take us through the remaining rounds of this bout, if indeed it will travel the 6 rounds. Joshua. A good punch there from Philip. Again, Philip trying his best to use his reach to keep Ima at bay. But again, temporal hold here. Philip says he's suffering from below, punching below. I can see the birthday man, Michael Neequaye, telling them that he wants a clean fight. Hostilities continue. Once again, Ima with his telling jabs. His stiff jabs really making life difficult for Philip. Philip in the blue and white trunks. He just needs to survive, and so a drowning man clutching on all straws he can get. Again, Philip trying to really land some accurate punches. But is Philip's jabs really stiff enough? The jabs from Philip is not really hitting compared to Ima's jabs and punches. And saved by the bell. If you just tune in, this is a live coverage from the Golden Beach Resort here, popularly known as Royal Dade. Royal Dade at Korle-gonno. It is the Renaissance Bill put together by the Bronze Boxing Promotions and Civil Blue Promotions. In the month of December, it's going to be all boxing affair. I have been flanked by Joshua Niapia, Helga Goka, and Cecil Stanley Tego. If you look at the facial expression of the two pugilists, it tells you that life in the ring, it is not an easy journey. You will think that 3 rounds, it is just for kids. But I am telling you, if you are not strong enough and you are faint-hearted like myself, you won't survive even 1 round. The give and take continues. Can Philip prove his worth now? Or will Emmanuel continue with his jabs? A good punch there from Philip. Ima going to the body, trying to see if he can work his way out. Maxwell Asante Boateng is walking round, making sure that we get clean production here. If you are in Korle-gonno and you are not enjoying Kelewele, then you will be in trouble. Then you have not been to Korle-gonno. Cecil Stanley Neequaye is here as a summarizer, and he's enjoying every bit of action in the ring. Very soon, we will see the way and manner Philip is panting for breath. I won't be surprised if he continues to clinch. Cecil, what do you have to say so far? The two combatants in the ring.
I mean, I've watched Philip Anguah very, very critically because one, I was there when he fought at Idro White. That was almost 2 months ago. But at the end of the day, he won that particular bout by a technical knockout. But today, he's finding it a little bit difficult because Emmanuel Quartey happens to be a very tough boxer coming from Bronx Boxing Gym. And you know, when you come from bronze, then definitely you have to fight above your limit. And today, he's getting a good fight because from the first round till now, Philip has been at the battlefield with Emmanuel. And I believe this particular bout has been excellent and marvelous.
Excellent and marvelous. Currently, all punches that referee Neequaye says it is not a good call, and so he waves it. But again, Ima wants to prove a point. And the way Joshua Niapia is feeling for Philip, I can really see that if he was in the corner of Philip, he will throw in the towel, because the gentleman has started receiving all the punishment. He's being pummeled currently. In fact, he's surviving by the grace of God in the ring. The way he's being beaten, he hasn't reached the stage of a front-on-front drum, but for now, he's just being hit left, right, and center like the dono. He's being treated like the dono, and now he's running around in the ring. A nice strategy. Joshua Niapia can describe it very well for me when he takes over the mic. But for now, the first 4 rounds, in fact, this is not what Philip bargained for. The only thing Philip can do now is to clinch. Saved by the bell once again. Just look at the gentleman. He's panting for breath. It's just like somebody who is drowning. And so when you are drowning, you always lay hands on anything, any straw you can get. Cecil, once again, can Philip survive?
For me, I believe Philip has technicalities when it comes to boxing. Why am I saying this? Most of us who are sitting down here are seeing that Emmanuel is doing something. But what Philip is doing quite makes me remember the likes of Evander Holyfield. When he punches, he goes into a clinch. And that even infuriates the opponent more. And it allows you to open up where he can get the opportunity to hit you more. But that is what Philip is doing. But I believe Emmanuel Quartey has all the strategies what Philip is doing, and he's just countering with all the punches that are, but with time and precision, he will knock Philip out.
With time and precision, let's see what round 5 will be giving us. Are we going to see a give and take affair, or is going to be a one-way traffic? If you just tune in, this is coming to you live from Korle-gonno, Royal Dede, and it is the Golden Beach Resort, popularly known as Royal Dede, and the bill has been codenamed the Renaissance. And so the two combatants, the one in the black and white trunks, is by name Emmanuel Quartey, and the gentleman who is called Stopper 1 currently is being stopped 2. So Stopper 1 is suffering, and he nearly saved by the ropes. Stopper 1 is indeed suffering in the ring, because from where I sit, he is at the receiving end. His defense are currently not working. It is weak. If it is a car, I would say his shock absorbers are not functioning. He is indeed at the receiving end here. Philip Anguah currently is just buying time. Philip at the receiving end. Referee Michael Neequaye is finding things difficult because he needs to separate them as often as possible so we get a clean fight. Once again, Philip adopting every strategy that can help him survive. He doesn't want to be knocked out. Now, his problems have been compounded them all. Points deducted from the one accrued by Philip because he's not being sportsman in the ring. Can Emmanuel land that punch, that deadly punch? Emma still hoping to record a TKO. Fatigue setting in for all of them. Remember, stopper one today has not been himself. The gentleman in the blue and white stripes has not been himself. Helga is shocked to the bone. Asking what really, where exactly did Philip Anguah slept? Stopper one is being stopped. Stopper one really is not really living up to the billing. He's just surviving. Stopper one is just surviving. Helga, as you approach the last one, what advice will you give the corner of stopper one and stopper one himself?
I think Philip is not making good use of his reach. He's not landing punches. Every technical boxer should be able to land at least a good punch, a powerful punch. And then from the start of this fight, he's not been able to do any of these. He's very tall compared to his opponent Emmanuel. But I think Emmanuel is overtaking him because he has power punches and he has pace. Philip has very long reach. And because he's not technical enough to use the reach to land power punches, you don't even know whether it is his left hand or the right hand that has the power punch. The both of them are orthodox boxers. So I want to believe that he will land his power punches in the right. So far, he has not been able to land a single power punch. And that tells you that a boxer comes in with this kind of attitude is bound to lose. So obviously, you could see that from round one, he's not been able to at least win a round out of this bout. And it is likely that on the day, Emmanuel Quartey is going to look like the best boxer on the day. I think his attitude has made Emmanuel's tactics quite exceptional.
Indeed, Emma is looking quite exceptional now. You're still watching the Renaissance. This is a bill put together by the Bronx Boxing Team and CV Promotions. It is being powered by GT Sports Plus. This is where the legend. So far we've seen 2 fights already. This is the third one. Stopper is indeed being stopped. You can see the way he's panting for breath. He wishes the time goes fast. So the end of this particular is into. Everything he has thrown at his opponent has been able to gather it. Battle the two. End it here or it will go and the winner will be decided by the 3 judges. Let's see what the two have. for us in these few minutes left in this round. Ima is still pushing. Ima is still in the driving seat. Again, the two combatants are trying. That punch that everybody is expecting to send any of them down is not coming. And it's like they've forgotten that they are using 2 feet. Their fists are not being thrown. And interestingly, Philip Damas capitalized on his reach. Is not doing it. And for Ima, the power punch is not coming. Ima looks fatigued. In fact, if you look at them, they are all hoping. And that the bell will go in time for them to have some breathing space. We are left with some few seconds to really end this debacle. And the bell comes to their rescue. It's all over here at the Golden Beach Resort, Royal Dede here at Korle-gonno. It is bout number 3, a lightweight contest, 6 rounds. And this has been entertaining. From where we sit, it seems Philip really said, I have been punished enough. I don't think the judges will score this for me. But let's wait for our judges. But Helga, once again, if you were a judge, how do you score your cards?
That would be very difficult. I am not good in counting boxing jabs. But obviously, you could see that Philip only came into the fight to throw jabs. He was just jabbing. His jabs was not even landing. He was just missing the opponent. Yes, very erratic punches, erratic jabs. He didn't actually launch a single punch for me. He didn't launch any punch for me. Emmanuel Quartey, is it Quartey or Quartey? He's not an exceptional boxer, just that he met a weaker opponent, an opponent that wasn't too tactical on the day, did not come in with any game plan. He only came to, as I said, to jab. You don't jab in boxing, you jab in sparring. Sometimes you are tempted to even throw power punches, double punches when you are sparring. What he came to do, I don't know the difference between that and sparring. It was quite confusing. I don't know his fight records, but I'm beginning to think that he just turned professional and he has a lot more work to do. For me, I think this evening, Emmanuel just met an inexperienced opponent generally.
Thank you very much. That has been Helga Goka. Remember, I've been surrounded or sandwiched by experienced commentators, and the big one among them is Joshua Niapia, who will soon take over and be doing it. We will soon get to the ring and get the official verdict from the judges. Remember, this bout is being powered by GTV Sports Plus, your 24-hour dedicated sports channel in GH, free to air. You don't need extra gadgets to get GTV Sports Plus. You can download the app as well and watch it on your tablet, on your phones.
Thank you, Ghana Boxing Supporters Union. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the two boxers. It is a super lightweight contest of 6 rounds between Emmanuel Quartey and Philip Sulley Anguah. Now it is a super lightweight contest of 6 rounds between Emmanuel Quartey and Sulley Anguah. Ladies and gentlemen, it ended in a unanimous point decision. The winner, Emmanuel Quartey.